Okay. Hi. Welcome, everyone. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to watch this class and for seeing the value in investing in the health and wellness of your family, especially during these crazy times. My name is Kelly Kelton, and I've been using Young Living essential oils since 2013. I'm a work from home mom of 4 kids, ages 16 to 9. 3 boys and a girl, which you'll probably see them walking back and forth in this class. I've been married for, it'll be 20 years in December to Jim, and I am the VP of Operations at the Kelton household. I'm obsessed with reading, and I have recently become obsessed with gardening this summer. I'm sure many of you have also taken up new hobbies in this crazy world. And it's summer, so it is my absolute favorite time of year. So I just want to let you guys know that this adventure that we're on with essential oils is something that also can help support your family. I did not start this adventure as a business. I began like many of you did, looking for safe and effective natural solutions for taking care of my family. In fact, when I first got my premium starter kit, I didn't even tell anybody about the oils because I was embarrassed. I was like, what are these crazy essential oils? And these crazy oil ladies are saying that they're so magical and do all these things. And I was very skeptical. Uh, my husband affectionately called them my voodoo oils. So about 8 months into our using the oils and dozens of amazing testimonies later, I was 100% on board and decided to share what I found with others. So if that sounds appealing to you, contact me directly and I would love to help you get started in sharing what we found with others and also helping benefit your family. So grab a glass of wine or a cup of tea, whatever your jam is, and also grab a notebook and a pen because we'll be covering lots of information and I want you to get that all written down. So let's get started. I also wanted to share, and that I need to tell you, is that I am not a doctor if you haven't figured that out. Or you know me, then you already know I'm definitely not a doctor. I am not here to diagnose, treat, cure any illness. This is purely for educational purposes, okay? So where are we going to jump in? I wanted to touch base with you one-to-one from one parent to another is we have a lot of hard decisions to make. And sometimes, we always want to do what's best for our children, but we don't always know what that is, or we feel like we need to do a lot of research. And I encourage you to do that. But I also encourage you to hear what I'm going to tell you, and based on my 7 years of experience of using the oils with my kids, how amazing and effective they are. One of the things that I feel like is so important in boosting the immune system and things that we can do to help our kids are actually, it's not what we put in, but it's what we're taking out. So that would be like synthetics, chemicals, and things that are in toothpaste and shampoo and body wash and our laundry detergents and our household cleaners. This is one of the places that you can start. And this is bigger than just back to school. This is about wellness in general. And I just can't stress enough how people have had remarkable turns in their health, even just by getting rid of toxic household products and personal care products. So I'd encourage you to look into Young Living's line of shampoos and conditioners and cleaning products. They are all formulated with very pure, safe ingredients. They're fragranced with essential oils, so you're not getting harmful chemicals in your body that These things are known to cause developmental delays, hormone problems for women, reproductive issues, and we want to avoid all this kind of stuff with our children. So now that we got that out of the way, when we're talking about Young Living, we're talking about the world leader in essential oils. There is no one else who does what Young Living does and goes to the depth that Young Living does to bring you the highest quality oils. They own their own farms, and on those farms, they do not use any synthetic fertilizers or pesticides. They have a seed to seal guarantee. That means the seed that goes in the ground is pure, it's not genetically modified, all the way to the time that the oil is bottled. The checks and balances that that oil goes through to make sure it's pure is second to none. And that is why these are the only oils that I use and stand by. So how do we use essential oils? Let's just back it up before we jump into the specifics for back to school. There's three main ways. And if you're new to essential oils, this will be new. If you've been using the oils for a while like I have, just hold on for a minute while I quickly cover this. So you can diffuse the oils through a diffuser, put them into the air. This has a positive effect on your emotions because when the essential oil molecules travel through the olfactory bulb, it triggers the limbic system in the center of the brain, and that's what stimulates the amygdala, and that is the center of our emotions and our behavior and our motivation. So you can actually help your kids and yourself have a positive mood just by diffusing the oils. So aromatically, number one. Number two is topically. This is probably the number one way I like to use the oils, and that just means that you put them on your skin. The places you don't want to put the oils are in your eye and inside your ear. Otherwise, the entire body you can put essential oils on. I like to dilute my oils, and it makes them last longer. It slows down the absorption a little bit, and you get more bang for your buck that way. So topically, you can apply it anywhere there's an issue, but you can also apply it to the bottom of your feet, regardless of what's going on, and the oils will intuitively know where to go in your body. Now, like if you're having a difficulty with discomfort in your head, then I will put the oils right on my temple, along the hairline, and then back behind my ears and the back of my neck. So peppermint would be an example of something I would use for that. Now, the last place to use the oils is probably the most controversial, but oils have been used for centuries internally. If you've ever had a Sprite, then you've taken lemon and lime oil internally. So they are safe. I do recommend that you use our Vitality line, which are specifically for internal use. And we have all sorts of oils that you can use for culinary reasons and or for example, lemon is awesome for detoxing the liver, and that's something that you can just drink in your water. So with children, though, I don't recommend necessarily having the very young children take the oils internally. I recommend waiting till they get older, and that's on a case-by-case basis, but the oils are very safe to use otherwise. So why don't we walk through a typical school day and what that might look like. So before my kids even get out of bed, I get out one of my wellness rollers. So here's my Thieves wellness roller. This is a diluted blend that I've made. It has 30 drops of Thieves, and the rest is filled with jojoba oil. And I put one of these handy dandy roller tops on that you can get from Young Living. and comes with a cap. So it's super easy to use. I have the kids lay on their stomach before they even get out of bed, and I just roll the roller up and down their spines several times. Don't be afraid to really get some oils on their backs. It's hard to overdo. I rub the oils in with my hand, and then off they go for the rest of the day. It's so important to be consistent and do this every morning to get the best results. This is a preventative measure that will pay off big time in the long run. The side benefit for the parents is that you are getting the oils in your system as well. Now I have 4 kids, so I was getting 4 times the oils, and consequently, I did not get the flu last year at all. I've been very careful to take good care of myself, and using the oils daily was huge in staying healthy. So your kids are rested, they're oiled up, off to the kitchen for breakfast. So it's very important that your kids get a good healthy start on the day. So try to eliminate the sugary junk cereals. You know, who doesn't love Lucky Charms and Captain Crunch, but not the best thing for your child's brain. Your child needs nutrition, and he or she needs protein. And so what I recommend is using or doing something like a smoothie where you can add frozen spinach or kale. You get those much needed greens. And, you know, Young Living also has an amazing line of einkorn wheat products. So they have pancake mix and waffles and a granola. And so the cool thing about the einkorn wheat is that it's an ancient wheat. So the DNA has not been altered like modern wheat that's been genetically altered. So it has higher levels of protein, it has trace minerals in it, and lower gluten levels than the hybridized wheat. So something to consider when you're deciding what to feed your kids for breakfast. So with breakfast, it's a great time to add in your supplements. So one of the ones that I recommend is the Kidsense Mighty Pro. It tastes like candy, and this is a prebiotic and probiotic supplement. You know, gut health is one of the most important things that we can do to help keep the immune system strong. It helps our body absorb nutrients, and it's good for healthy emotions as well. So anyone else here have their kids have a hard time getting their veggies in, right? I wish that, you know, broccoli tasted like cake, and then we wouldn't even have this discussion. Kidsense Mighty Bites Chewables is Young Living's supplement that's their like multivitamin, and it's a food-based. So it's not like ground up, you know, Flintstones type vitamin. It's a gummy, and it has no artificial colors or preservatives or flavors, and it's a great way to get your kid full nutritional support. Another thing that's underestimated is digestive enzymes. So we have another supplement for kids called Mighty Zyme, and that just helps the body assimilate the nutrients better. So when whatever they are eating is getting more absorbed by the body. And you can take that with every meal, or you could also take it if something was going on with their digestive system. Now, one of our favorite supplements that we swear by, that I'm super excited to share with you, is called Ningxia Red. Now you can get it in bottles, or you can get it in these little packets. Now the cool thing about the little packets is that you can throw these in the kids' lunchbox if you want to do it at lunchtime, you know, kind of an afternoon boost, or you can throw it in your purse. But either way, these are great, and they're already measured out at 2 ounces, which is the recommended serving. So what is so fabulous about Ningxia Red? Well, its list of things it does is truly amazing, and it's been a game changer for our family. It's been a game changer for me, somebody who suffers with chronic fatigue. I can notice a remarkable difference from when I'm consistently taking the Ningxia Red to when I'm not. So it is full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It has the ability to support a healthy liver and kidney function, which is super important for detoxification. It keeps the immune system strong. It helps regulate emotions and enhances one's mood. The other really neat thing is that it helps regulate blood sugar levels, and it's low on the glycemic index. So for somebody who has diabetes, this is safe for you to take. And it's also great for supporting healthy eye function, which is very important for our students to have good vision so that they can have academic success. So what we do is we just line up our shot glasses on the kitchen table, and the kids take that every morning. We have done that in lieu of the multivitamin. It's easy to take, and the kids love the taste of it, and then we're done. So some kids have a very difficult time going to school because they have stress or anxiety surrounding school. I've dealt with that with our son William, who has had a lot of anxiety around school. This year we're homeschooling, so we'll see how that goes. But there are some things you can do to help kids that have some stress around school itself. So one of these is using oils like lavender, stress away, frankincense, valor, peace and calming, and vetiver. And so you can put these on a diffuser necklace or a diffuser bracelet, and then your kids will have those oils throughout the day. Now, some schools will not allow you to have essential oils at school. Allow you. There are some kids that will, or some schools that will allow you to keep the oils there, and that's great, because then if your kids need that support during the day, they can just go to the nurse's office and get their oils. So now that we've covered before school, how about at school? So we have a focus blend that has some amazing oils in it, and you can make this at home with 3 oils. So again, you can use one of these, which is a 10 milliliter roller ball. You can get them at Amazon, and they have the roller top on them. These are 10 mil, and then I just like to dork out and put my label on them. Or you can reuse 15 mil bottles. So the focus blend is 10 drops of vetiver, 10 drops of lavender, and 10 drops of cedarwood. So you can have your kids put that on, maybe before a test, while they're doing homework, and, see if that doesn't help them sit still better and just help them have more clarity and focus. There's some other really, really great oils for focus and concentration. And so that would be lavender, lemon, peppermint, Thieves, cedarwood, vetiver, rosemary, brain power, gathering. There's a few blends. One that I haven't mentioned yet, clarity, motivation, and there's also a pre-diluted kids blend called Genius, which has sacred frankincense among other oils, and sacred frankincense is amazing for anything having to do with the brain. So every child responds differently. So it's best to try a blend, try some different oils and see how your child specifically responds. Now you can use these when they're doing homework as well when they get home. So that's another great option, is putting these in the diffuser, or again, putting them topically on the child. So after school, one of the most important things we can do for our kids has nothing to do with essential oils. It's getting them outside in the sunshine and the fresh air. That is so rejuvenating for the body. Our body has to have vitamin D. It's one of the most essential nutrients that synthesizes through the sun. So that is why, for us that live in the northern part of the country, we need to supplement during the winter. So I recommend getting a vitamin A and D supplement, or a D3, K2 liquid supplement. But either way, super important to help the immune system. Let those kids get outside, get fresh air. That's going to oxygenate the brain and the blood, and they will actually do better then when it is time to study later in the evening. So sports is another great way to have your kid exercising, using the muscles, and just really building their immune system. Obviously, this fall, the sports schedules have been greatly changed because of the coronavirus, but try to get the kids outside and see how that helps. So after homework time, it's bedtime, right? You've had dinner, and now we've got another just few things that you can do at the end of the day that will help them wind down and again support a healthy immune system. So sleep is one of the most important things, and most of us don't get enough, and that goes the same for our kids as well. So even our big kids, our teenagers, need sleep, because sleep contributes to our immune system. It helps regulate our hormones. There are so many things that getting good sleep does for the body. So we can also help that process by doing a few things before bed. So one would be taking a bath, especially for the little kids. Maybe that's part of your nighttime routine. Try adding a lavender bath bomb. That smell and the aroma of lavender is very calming and soothing. So it kind of signals the body that it's time to relax and calm down. And it's super safe and effective. Lavender can be used on babies and adults alike. It's very safe. So another thing that's really important to do is do your second dose of your wellness roller that we talked about, whether it's oregano or Thieves. I actually have a list that I would love to share with you. So I usually have like 5 different rollers made up. So I'll have 5 of these, and each week I pick one, and then I rotate all 5. So that's 5 weeks, and then I'll start over again on this one. And that is because your body can build up a tolerance. If you use the same oil over and over and over again, it will become less effective. So some of my favorite blends to use in our wellness rollers are Purification, Thieves, frankincense. Frankincense and lemon is one of my favorite combinations. That one's fabulous. Lavender and orange, that's very calming. That one's good at night. Tea tree diluted, oregano oil diluted, and for the winter, especially when we tend to have respiratory issues, I like to use our sea oil in that mix as well. So again, put these on your kid's spine before bed every night. And I guarantee you, when you start doing this, your kids will ask, "Can you put the oils on me, mommy?" It was every night. If I didn't put the oils, the kids would be, really upset. And it's benefiting them so much. It's helping boost their immune systems. We did not get a level of sickness last winter that so many of my friends were talking about. And it's really because we did a lot of things preventatively. And it doesn't mean that we won't ever get sick. It just means that, you know, when you're doing things preventatively, you're less likely to. And then when you stay on top of it, even if you do go below the wellness line, you've got your arsenal ready to go and you can ramp up the application. Now, before you turn off the lights, get out the diffuser. There is a great children's diffuser, and it's the little Owl Diffuser, and I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's super cute. They also have a dinosaur, the dinosaur diffuser for kids, and then one that is like, I think, a dolphin. I should know that, but I don't because we don't have like little tiny kids anymore. But I do love the Owl Diffuser that came out at convention, and that one has just been last year. So cute. And so use the diffuser that came with your kit or set up another one. The thing I love about the Desert Mist diffuser is that you have multiple light options. So for some kids, they have to have a minimal amount of light to sleep well, but some kids want that night light effect. So the Owl Diffuser has a lot of different settings for different lights that they can have, and it's not as bright as some of the other diffusers are. So I've really been liking that for kids. So put in your lavender, put in your frankincense, put in your stress away, put in your peace and calming, any of the oils that are good for relaxation, put that in your diffuser, and that will help your kids sleep tremendously. So last but not least, something we can do around our home to help keep our immune system strong is cleaning with plant-based products that are non-toxic. So we touched a little bit about that in the beginning, but I just really want to share with you how much we've loved the Thieves cleaning products. They're plant-based, super effective. We can clean everything in our house, whether it's the toilet, bathtub, showers, kitchen counters, the wood floors, windows, mirrors, sinks, countertops, you name it. We've been able to clean that with the Thieves cleaner. So, and you know then you're getting something that's not toxic. It's safe even for the kids to use, so they can help you clean as well, which is an added bonus. And then you know you're just not exposing your children and your family to harmful chemicals. And that goes for laundry detergent, dishwasher soap, stop using Febreze, stop using candles, get out your diffuser instead, and use these oils because they're really going to benefit your health, and you're going to be thankful that you did. So if you don't already have a kit, if this is the first time you're hearing about essential oils, please reach out to me directly and I'll help you get started with a premium starter kit or one of our other kits. If you've been using the oils for a while but haven't gone on Essential Rewards, I wanted to share real quickly about that program. So Essential Rewards is pretty amazing. It's a $50 minimum order, and it's a wellness box. It basically gets delivered to your front door every month. So you just pick the products you want and you can change them every month. You don't have to order the same thing. And when you've been on the program, you start getting more and more benefits. So last year, I probably redeemed over $600 worth of free products just from ordering things I would already have been buying from Target. My shampoo, my conditioner, my makeup, all of our household products, our supplements, our oils. Young Living has over 600 products. So we just basically transferred what we were buying from Target and the health food store and that kind of thing over to Essential Rewards, and then we get benefited. So now on every order, since I've been using this system for over 2 years, it's been many years now, I get 25% back on every order I place in points. And then those points I get to redeem. And like I said, $600 worth of free products is awesome. You can, you also get loyalty gifts. So at every 3 months for the first year, you get a free oil just for being on it. You also get discounted shipping, and what's even cooler is that in September we're going to free shipping. We're going to have a cool program. I'm excited that they're going to be rolling that out soon. You also get exclusive discounted bundles that other people can't get, like the Ningxia Red Essential Rewards Kit, and they have a Thieves Essential Rewards Kit too. And this also then qualifies you to start receiving referral bonus money for helping friends enroll. So there's lots of benefits to being on this. One less trip to the store. It's great. Every month when we get our wellness box, it's like Christmas, and I love, 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 love Young Living's products. So thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope that this back to school class was enlightening. And please reach out to me personally if you have any questions or concerns or want more information. I would love to help you. So have a great evening and take